Hi guys, hi again. So I thought what I would do is show you a super easy game that you can play at home right now to help with math. So as you know, we usually do math every day for about an hour and 15 minutes. And all I've been doing is making one daily math sheet on our Google Classroom. And it's really hard not being in the classroom where you have all your blocks and your number lines and your friends to really help you. So we're working with tens and ones still. And of course, we know we are always making a 10 or breaking a 10, and everything we do has to be in tens and ones. So a really easy and fun way to do this is to play Race to 120. And there's a few different ways that you can do this. If you have someone to play with, you can each take a dice. I just took these out of a game that Teddy and Cammy were playing. So you just have to find two dice and you have to put them back in the game that you got them from. So what you can do if you're playing by yourself, you can choose to either use just one die or you can use two. Today I'm just going to use one to show you. But obviously, if you wanted to roll higher numbers, using two dice would work well for that. And then we don't have all the counters that we have in the classroom. So instead, what I found was goldfish. So I'm just going to use goldfish crackers. And I probably won't want to eat them after I use them for a game. So I'll put them in a baggie and I'll keep them out to use for the next time I show you guys how to play a game. So of course, every time you get a group of 10, you want to keep that 10 together. So it's really simple. We're just going to keep rolling until we get to 120. And every time we get a 10, we're going to make a little pile of that. Now I'm in the kids' TV room, Cammy and Teddy's TV room. So I don't really want to put them on the carpet. So I have paper plates. And that is what I'm going to use. So I have my pile of goldfish. Let me see if I can show you. My pile of goldfish. And then I have a couple extra paper plates. And I'm not going to go all the way to 120 because I'm sure you have other better things to do than watch your teacher roll to 120 with goldfish. But you'll get the general idea. And then you can challenge someone in your family to play it with you, or you can just play it with yourself. So I'm going to roll my die. And I got 3. And just like it sounds, I take 3 goldfish and I put them on my plate. And then I roll again. 5. So I get to count out 5 more. Now I have 5 and 3, that's 8, so it's not a 10 yet. If you have your blue folder, you can take out your 10 frames, and that would be an easy way to make 10. I'm gonna roll again. I've got another 5, so I'll count out my 5 goldfish. Now I see on my plate right now, let me see if I can turn you around. Oof. This is tricky. I have 5, 5, and 3. So this group can become a 10. So now I have 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have quite a ways to go. So I'll roll again. Another 5. Something's wrong with my dice. Okay, now I have 10 and 8. Ooh, a 2. Now I have a perfect 10. So now I have 2 groups of 10. So I'm already at 20. And I'm just going to keep going until I get to 120. Now, if you're playing by yourself, once you get to 120, I guess you can ask whoever is the grown-up in your house if you can eat whatever you're using. Or you can just be all done. If you're playing with rocks or, I don't know, whatever you have at home to play with. If you are playing with somebody else, it's the first person to get to 120 to win. So it's sort of like the classroom games that we play, but since we're doing this at home, we have to work with what we have. So if you have dice and you have goldfish, you can do this. It's really good practice for your eyes to see a 10 and to make a 10. And as you know, we're getting into adding 10s together and adding 1s together. And so the more practice we get with counting out those tens and making those tens, it's really going to make us strong number ninjas before we go to second grade. Okay, so I miss you guys, and there's no place like home. And I'll see you in a little while when we do our cactus saguaro direct to draw. So that will be the next video. And tell your parents that maybe you can subscribe to this channel. It's only going to be first grade videos, and it will be everything from math games, math lessons, my read alouds, direct to draws, and you can sign in anytime you want and either re-listen to a story or do some art with me. This is actually the easiest way because Zoom is crashing a lot because so many different teachers are using it. So it's not the most reliable. So we will have some face-to-face meetings, but those are going to be probably only a couple times a week. Okay, but I miss you guys, and there's no place like home.